What's up? This is Angelo Ferrer, head coach over at Kajikembo, Hyōgo, Japan, representing Level Up Gym. And this is a public service announcement. First of all, I want to thank everyone for checking out my show and following my channel. The reason I have to make this video is because recently I had to pull down a few videos because the person I interviewed was accused of sexual misconduct. After looking into it further, I found that the accusations were valid and they actually had a history of sexual misconduct. It saddens me to have to make a video about the martial art that I love and sexual misconduct and what to do if this happens. But it does need to be done. So if you or someone you know is a victim of sexual misconduct, it is our personal responsibility as martial arts instructors to report it. The problem with when these kinds of things happen is that many times they happen years later, and the statute of limitations states that you can't actually take the person who is accused of sexual misconduct to court. Because of this, sometimes you'll end up in a situation like I was, where you end up with somebody who is actually a sexual predator, and you won't know because of the statute of limitations. They're not on some. There's no such thing as a public list for people that did this sort of a thing. So what I'd like to say is, if you are in this kind of situation, you'd like to have it reported, or you'd like to talk to somebody to find out what to do in this kind of situation, I encourage you to contact Glenn Fatticelli, who will contact the board of KSDI. And in turn, they will determine whether or not there's something that can be done in this case and give you further instructions. So again, if you are a Kajikembo instructor and you find yourself in the kind of situation where I was in, where I was contacted by a victim through an email, and I had to determine whether this person, whether the allegations were false or true, big mess. I was lucky enough to have Glenn Fatticelli's contact information, so I'm passing this on to you and the rest of my Kajikembo community. That specifically, if you're in Kajikembo and you're in this kind of gray zone where you can't report it to the authorities because the statute of limitations does not allow you to, you're not stuck and you don't have to stay silent. There is someone you can speak to, and there are steps that you can take to keep our Kajikembo community safe, because that's the most important part. I'm going to be making an entire podcast about sexual misconduct and martial arts. But I did want to start things off with this short video. If you do not practice Kajikembo and you just heard this entire thing and you're wondering, well, what can I do? I don't practice Kajikembo, but I might be in the same situation. I do encourage you to contact the people that are the head of whatever organization that you're practicing at. Sexual misconduct cannot be tolerated in martial arts. Cannot, I will repeat, cannot be tolerated in martial arts. It's serious. We specifically teach self-defense to protect our students from people and situations just like these. So it really hurts me to have to even make this video. Well, this is a public service announcement by me, head coach over at Level Up Gym, Kajikembo, Hyōgo, Japan, telling you to train your mind, body, and spirit every day and keep your community safe. Catch you all next time.